So the way that that the discipline of creative writing works at Royal Holloway is, and I think in some ways is very unique to Royal Holloway, is that first of all we're our creative writing team is a part of the English department. We all teach in the English department, and we teach creative writing courses, and we also teach English literature courses in the English department. We're not a separate entity under a humanities umbrella or anything. We're part of, in our minds, part of a literary tradition. I was going to say an English literary tradition, but an English and American and indeed other Anglophone traditions. One of the unique and important things about the creative writing degree at Royal Holloway is that it isn't simply a single honors creative writing program. It's a joint honors program where you study creative writing alongside another discipline. In our case, for now, you can study English and creative writing, you can study drama and theater studies and creative writing. And so it's a component of a larger degree where you get to study a few different things, and in our minds use the creative writing in part as a lens to view the other thing, and as the other thing as a lens to reflect on the creative writing. So you look back and forth across a couple of different disciplines, and for us that's an exciting and also very important thing, that it's a robust and interesting and varied degree. Another thing that's unique about that joint program is that we divide the joint honors 50-50 between the two disciplines. So half of your degree would be in drama or English, and the other half is in creative writing. You spend half your time doing each thing. So what we try to do in the creative writing side of the joint honors degree is in the first year offer a kind of broad perspective on creative writing, both practically and what I guess I would call theoretically, though I think that makes it sound a little scarier than it actually is. We give you an introduction to forms of playwriting, forms of poetry writing, forms of fiction writing, as well as some general practices of being a writer. We also introduce you to some concepts about why you might want to write, studying essays by different writers and who have said interesting things about their own practice, how they see it fitting into the world. In the second year, we give you an opportunity to specialize and concentrate solely on your writing practice by choosing to study fiction writing, playwriting, or poetry writing. You get to choose two of those three things to concentrate on and develop over a year-long course, with working under the supervision and teaching of someone who's an expert and published writer in that particular form. So a playwright whose plays are actually produced on stage, published poets, published fiction writers, including myself. In the third year, we both broaden out things and specialize a little bit further. You choose to do an independent project, working again with an appropriate supervisor in one of the forms that you studied at length in your second year. So either playwriting, poetry, or fiction writing. You choose one of those and do a long year-long project with a supervisor. You also have a wide range of courses under what we call special focus that allow you to choose a subject matter to study rather than necessarily a form. So instead of studying poetry, you might study a theme, writing about music, writing for children. We have a course on writing masculinity that's been very popular, so that you don't necessarily have to write in a particular form, but you see how a particular subject has been taken in and studied and worked through by a variety of writers, and how you might wish to look at and study that subject yourself through your creative practice. We also have a wide variety of extracurricular opportunities for creative writing through the various societies we have here, producing literary magazines, producing your own theater of your own plays. We have a lunchtime reading series where we bring writers from outside the university to read and to talk to you about their work and their practice. You can ask them questions, buy their books. And so the whole program here, it's not just a place where you come and sit in a classroom and learn a little bit about how to write and then go off and you're on your own for the rest of the time. Of course you do your writing on your own, but there's a real culture of writing here, and it's an exciting culture of writing that isn't just a classroom experience. It's part of the whole experience of your time at Royal Holloway, and it's certainly a part of our whole experience as the people who teach and work here as well. Creative writing is a discipline that allows you to use your imagination, your knowledge, and your language skills to interact with the world and create exciting work out of that. Royal Holloway is an exciting place to learn all the things that you can do with that discipline, with that knowledge, imagination, and language. And if you have questions about how you can do that at Royal Holloway, then email me.